Hello, and welcome to another update video on Bitcoin. Yeah, just a quick update here. The day was quiet. Bitcoin is still holding our support between 105,825 and 107,547. It seems like there's strong support in this region. Since the last update, the price formed a marginally lower low, so the resistance area deserves to be adjusted slightly, but really not much has changed, right? Bitcoin has been rejected from our larger resistance area there yesterday after forming a potential 5-wave move up. Now, this is not the most beautiful 5-wave move, and the move down also looks like 5 waves. I explained in the previous video there are solutions for this also from a bullish point of view. Maybe the wave 1 sits actually here, and this here was a high B wave, and this is a C wave down. That would explain the 5-wave decline. Sometimes also on the 30-minute chart, for example, we get false signals, okay? So it's not always perfect. It's about probability. So I cannot confirm at the moment that we have a low in place. However, the market is testing support. We're trying to turn around. But throughout the entire day, we've just been sideways movement. Now, what is interesting, Bitcoin has today closed a micro CME gap, which was located here, I think around the 19th, from the 19th to the 20th, right? October here. That was closed today. Well, it was Sunday night. Usually the CME opens. You can see that here on the CME chart. So there was this small gap there. We kind of closed it today, at least moved a little bit deeper into it. I mean, we did close it. Maybe, yeah, we moved into it. So maybe the candle close could go a little lower, whatever, but we're basically there. So this gap was still open, yeah. This is the 4-hour chart. It was from Sunday, the 19th, as I said, and that gap was located between roughly 107,270 and 107,740, so a small one. But you see, we moved up, we came down to the gap again on Tuesday, moved up again, came down again, and now we've closed it. And that aligns with my Fibonacci support area as well. So sometimes gaps just want to be closed. There are areas traders watch for, and sometimes we have confluence between a gap and Fibonacci support. Just an interesting observation, you know. Doesn't mean we have to go up from here, but there was this gap. It demanded to be closed. Bitcoin walked to the gap's front door, and now we're turning around. Maybe. That would be ideal, right? So let's see. Important to understand what resistance is now. Micro resistance is between $109,515 and $112,485. And if we now see a bit of a recovery, ideally the price breaks above, that would be a signal we're moving into the upper resistance area. And we could be moving up in our white scenario, you know, possibly to new all-time highs. But honestly, we are far away from that confirmation. We have a very questionable 5-wave move up. I mean, that indicates the trend is up, potentially, but you can't trust these diagonal structures. It's not an impulse. That would be much clearer. Believe me, if we were in an impulse, we would know it. Then the situation would be very clear. But no, this seems like a diagonal structure. The move down is very sharp as well, but we're holding support. That is what is important to me. So as long as we can avoid a decisive break below 105,825, either a larger B wave has a chance, or even a third wave up. So I'm rather watching for higher here, but the bulls have tried all day and haven't managed to move up. Then the gap is maybe something that just needed to be closed. The chart is prepared, just the bulls haven't shown up. So from that point of view, patience is still needed, but I think it's important to understand we do have a 5-wave move down, and there is a reason why that resistance area is there, because, you know, there is a chance we go down directly. There is just that chance, and if we do it, it can take us towards 98.5K. This would be a scenario that we just need to be prepared for, and which will become more likely if we, for example, get a bounce and then a sharp rejection to the downside from the resistance area. So that's the update on Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, make sure to also follow us on X for additional charts. updates and news. I'll leave a link for you guys in the comment section. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.